Self-protection and evacuation plan. With this software application, you can design the self-protection and evacuation plan in any kind of building and for any activity developed in that building, taking into account features such as: first, the risks that may arise from the activity developed, such as fire, explosion, dumping of pollutant agents, radiation, gas leak, and so forth. Secondly, the risks produced as a consequence of the activity developed. They may be assault, raid, bomb threat, kidnapping, terrorist attack, and so forth. And finally, all the risks that may arise from the nature of the building and that can affect the building or the activity developed in the building, such as earthquakes, floods, snowstorms, frosts, volcano eruptions, and so on. Taking into account all those three features allows you to make an inventory, analysis and evaluation of risks, as well as to establish the self-protection measures and means, developing an action plan against the different emergency situations that may arise, and introducing and establishing the different criteria needed in order to keep the efficiency and updates of the self-protection and evacuation plan. Safety inspections. This option allows you to carry out the safety inspection of the installations once you have implemented the self-protection and evacuation plan for the building or activity, not only of the fire protection facilities, but also of the installations required for the activity developed in the building. The safety inspections allow you to write reports of the anomalies detected in order for you to take the appropriate measures so those elements will fit the requirements of the self-protection plan. Audit of the implantation of the self-protection and evacuation plan. This section of the software group allows you to audit the material and effective implantation of the self-protection and evacuation plan, to inspect the fulfillment of the current regulations, and to develop the actions required for the maintenance of the efficiency of the plan, according with the following criteria. First, to audit the implantation of the self-protection and evacuation plan. Activity and physical environment in which the activity is developed, location of elements, installations, production processes, etc. that may give rise to an emergency situation or to have negative consequences on the development of the activity, analysis and evaluation of risks, self-protection measures and means, maintenance of the efficiency and update of the emergency plan, emergency management, etc. Secondly, to write the reports from the audit results. From the results of the audit developed, elaborate the reports with the proposal of the preventative and corrective measures as well as the actions to carry out. Management of the emergencies and crises. Actions in case of emergency. An important point to be taken into account in case of emergency is to give a fast and efficient response. By means of this software application, we intend to establish the action protocols required in case of emergency according to the regulations, and therefore, if the risk arises, to grant you fast access to the action protocol in order to act in an organized way according with the established protocols. This is the only way to manage the emergencies properly. First, in order to know how to proceed or how to act in case of emergency without improvising or acting carelessly. And secondly, in order to communicate the situation by sending massive and instant SMS messages to as many persons as considered appropriate. Cad Application. In addition, we include a Cad application that allows you to develop the emergency maps. With this Cad application, you can automate the processes of design, signaling, sectoring, insertion of meeting points, evacuation, marking of routes, protection facilities and their symbols, placing of means, road accessibility, marking of action areas, establishing the load capacity criteria, integrity and thermal insulation of elements and structures, and so on. The Cad application is available in many platforms, such as AutoCAD, AutoCAD LT, Allplan, or IntelliCAD. Access the buttons of the different items in order to